So I used to have this boyfriend, and anytime he would go out, he would be like, I'm only going out for like 2 hours and then I'll be home. And I'd be like, well, don't say that. I'm like, you're going out with your work friends. It's going to be great. Like, have a great night. Like, don't limit yourself for 2 hours. And he's like, no, I'm really tired. I'm only going to go out for 2 hours. And I'd be like, all right, great. See you in 2 hours. And every single time, without fail, he'd be out till like 6 a.m. And I was like, I kept trying to drill it into him. I'm like, I don't care if you stay out till 6 a.m. I don't care if you don't come home for 3 days. But stop saying you'll be home in 2 hours and stop repeating the pattern of me going, hey, don't say 2 hours. It became this like ridiculous thing where he'd be like, oh, I'll see you in a bit. And I'd be like, now let's be clear again. You're not going to be home in 2 hours, which is totally fine. Go out and enjoy yourself. And he'd be like, no, I'll be home in 2 hours. I'm like, is this a male thing? Like, why can't you? And this was like 12 years ago, so I don't know if this would bother me now, but it was so fucking annoying. It wasn't that he was going out. It was just that he couldn't understand that I was, like, don't tell me, say to me, and I would say to him, I'd be like, hey, next time you go out, say to me, hey, I'll be home in 3 days. And guess what? If you're home in 1 day, I'll be like, oh, that's a nice surprise. But don't say you'll be home in 1 day and then come home in 6 months. You do know what I'm saying? It has to be a man thing. Is it a man thing? Or is it because I had another guy and I was like, he was going on holiday or something. And I was like, oh, I'll miss you. And he was like, oh, well, it's only 2 weeks. And I'm like, why did you do that? And he was trying to make me feel better about missing him because he didn't want to get in trouble because his ex he'd always be in trouble with his ex. So he was trying to play off the fact that it was only 2 weeks. And I was like, did you see that you disregarded my feelings by saying like, do you know what I'm saying? God damn it. Everyone needs to read Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. It's so interesting. I read it when I was like 19 and the first, like the foreword or whatever, I was like crying my eyes out because it's all about this woman who's pregnant and she's like dying and her husband's like, you should have asked me for help. And she's like, oh my God, I'm pregnant. Like, just fucking help. Anyway, I'm gonna kill myself.